Hey guys, Ron here. I'm starting this video a little bit further down, and I'm quiet, I'm paranoid, I know, but this person, as far as I know, still lives here, has lived here since the late 70s, early 80s, and the houses are very close, and I don't want to hear anybody hear what I'm saying, because there used to be a security guard, a little guy in a security guard, a guy in a little security car. Oh, there's the neighbor down there. Used to sit in a car downstairs or out in front of this particular house, and I could see the guy sitting there every time I drive by. He had a guy like that, like 24 hours a day. So anyway, I'm being quiet. By the way, check out this view, man. Check out this view of the valley. This is south of Mulholland, but we've got a view like Mulholland. Let me see, that's I don't know what that is. Thought it was Kaiser Hospital. Look at that view. There's a guy down there too. We don't want to stalk him. All right, so we're going to come up to the house of William Shatner. He bought this house basically with his Star Trek the Motion Picture money, and got divorced from his wife Marcy, and Lafferty, that was his second wife. His third wife actually died in the swimming pool where we're gonna be soon, and his fourth wife lived with him here in the house, but I believe they're separated or divorced now. Wow, look at this guy's shape. Oh, okay. So now, I've known that Shatner lived in this house. I'm a huge Star Trek fan and a Shatner fan. I've known he lived up in this house since the late 80s because I knew a guy who also lived on this street and told me, yeah, that's where he lives, and gave me the address. And it's actually in the public record too, so it's not like it's hidden. And you'll see the sign that says guard dog and everything. And like I say, if you watch the video of Shatner coming out to the gate to talk to the press when his wife Noreen drowned and died in the swimming pool in, I believe, 1998, it's 97 or 98, you'll see him at this. It'll be this gate. I don't believe I've ever walked here before. I always just drove by it. It's quite a howling dog. That might be Shatner's dog. Let's take a look. Yeah. Let's just make sure here for a second. That would be the howling dog. Oh, that's Shatner. So he still has Dobermans. Still has Dobermans. That's it. I'm going to walk fast, huh? Probably a good idea. Now, what's interesting is that Shatner always had Dobermans, even in the 60s. He had Dobermans. He'd even bring them on the Star Trek set sometimes. Apparently he still does. They look like Dobermans to me. What do you guys think? I don't want to get too close. Two big black Dobermans with those pointy ears. Here's a good view of the house. I don't have to talk about Shatner's biography because we all know it. For a time I knew and socialized with Walter Koenig, who played Chekhov in the original series Star Trek. And he told me a little bit about Shatner, particularly how they really enjoyed working with Bill Shatner as a director, at least, in the movie Star Trek V in 1989. If you listen to George Takei, who played Sulu, obviously it's quite a different story. He's got quite the feud going on with Bill Shatner. Oh, bye. So anyway. Oh, man, this is really a dream. Yeah, I don't believe I've ever walked here, and now I know why, because the Dobermans would go nuts on me. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure Shatner bought this with his Star Trek the Motion Picture money in '79. And boy, was it a great investment. I suppose he'll end up leaving it to his daughters unless he gets remarried, unless this marriage lasts. Because, quite an investment. He had those lean years in the 70s. He calls those the lost years, where after Star Trek, he was just doing B movies and dinner theater and literally living out of a camper shell in the mid-70s. I mean, it got really lean, really bad. So then starting with the Star Trek movie in 1979, Star Trek the Motion Picture, and then his series T.J. Hooker, I mean, became a multimillionaire. And as of this filming, he just became the oldest person to go into space, or at least the upper atmosphere. I think it was around this time of year that his wife Noreen died in the swimming pool because he had gone off to have Thanksgiving with his daughters in Orange County in the OC. And I guess Noreen was here on her own and ended up dying in the pool. Very tragic. A view of the valley. Oh, here come. Okay, we're going to see the Dobermans again. So they do this every time somebody walks by, including somebody walking a dog. Huh? Well, it does say guard dog on duty. Sure, there's cameras too. Hey guys, 2 or 3. Ain't nobody breaking in there. Huh? So boy, they are trained. Like I said, I've seen Super 8 video, film of Shatner's Doberman in the Star Trek series. He'd bring it, if it were local, he'd bring it up to Vasquez Rocks, where they were filming for a while. Wow, that was a real treat. In the decades I've been driving by, I never walked by. I guess now I know, because there's Dobermans always on the property. So maybe he's here, Shatner, maybe he's not. Maybe somebody else is here going to take care of the dogs. We don't know. Well, that was quite a thrill. Hey, let's see if we can get a nice city view here. Let's switch her. Oh man, beautiful, huh? Beautiful. So that's the San Fernando Valley. Now somebody else's dogs are going nuts. Somebody else's dog is going nuts because of the Dobermans. Very clear day. That's Studio City we're looking at. If you go that way further, it's Burbank, Glendale. Let me get over here just a second. Look at the mountains up there. That's Burbank we're looking at. It's the Warner Brothers Tower, I think, the glass building. Looking up towards Mount Wilson there. All right, guys. Well, Ron's signing off from William Shatner's house in the Hollywood Hills above Studio City near Mulholland, the Laurel Canyon area. And boy, that was quite a thrill for me. So anyway, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. If you do subscribe, please hit the little bell icon next to the subscription button and you'll be notified as to when I post. And please give the channel likes, folks. That's what really moves it along. All right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next location. Bye-bye.